Alright. Damn. What is this bullshit fighting? Alright. Okay, so, alright, now I can see the volume is going. I'm glad that no matter what, half of my shit had to be fucking shot the fuck down and you couldn't hear my voice. Okay, so with that said, King, Crown Prince of Dubai, I'm not actually going to look up your name. I'll kill you on sight until I see you, and then I'll kill you on sight until I stop seeing you. Like, dude, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your children, I'm going to kill the whole Dubanian royal family. You guys are a city-state like Singapore. It's not that hard. You have lesser fucking relatives out in UAE. The real issue is the Saudi Arabians, and you're just kickoffs to them. And if you dishonor the Saudi Arabian family enough, they'll just be like, guess them niggas can die. And when I say them niggas, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, you know, USNs. Because I ain't going to use that because we're talking about the Saudi royal family. Alright, I'm going to go over some shit that I did get to talk about. Alright. Alright. So as I was saying, this shirt, or this hoodie, super old, untouchable. It's an official Shady hoodie from way back in the early 2000s, early 90s. This is like a Rocawear equivalent. All my Rocawear jeans, because that's what I wanted to buy from them, destroyed. Just time, wear, like whatever. Like they tore at the crotch, and then they tore at the knees, and then they were gone. And that's just, what is it, bro? So that's where we're at. You know, it's official Shady Wear, Shady World Tour official series. Like I said, it's got a lot of fucking flags on it. It's got a lot of stripes. I think, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's got something, yeah, see? It's got something along over here. Might have something on this side. Doesn't matter. This is back in the day before inflation. This hoodie cost me like maybe $50, which most people would not spend on a hoodie. The hoodies I make now, like the hoodies with the flowers on them, those are like $200 to $300 hoodies in America, to $300 to $500 in Canada, because I spend on good shit. This is the Beta brand hoodie. Oh, you want to go outside? I got you. Okay, so this is the Beta brand hoodie. This is $200. It let's see if we can do this real quick. Nah, it won't do it. There's too much light here. But if you flash, it will definitely block everything out. Maybe if I do this. Alright. You see how much light it reflects as a dark hoodie? It doesn't matter. I don't care. The issue with this is the fine fucking fibers in it. Like, you wash it, they lose. I have, like I said, dude, bro, get the fuck off. Dude, like I said, still has the tags in it. Can't get it anymore. Doesn't matter. They don't even make male clothes anymore. So somebody hates me for being high class in America? Is it the Dubanian king or prince? Dude, you're a Chauncey. You're literally some rich guy that's just meant to be cruel. Like, oh yeah. Oh, holy shit, that was a glass chunk, whatever. Alright. In case you missed it, girls, because I'll explain it again, this is the Aniche sweater, or sweatshirt. Yo, the reason those guys treat you like shit is because I'll get the pussy for free as some nigger who's darker than them, and they've been used to dealing with white Americans, and then they get upset as SNs that I can get it for free, and then they gotta pay in dirhams of any kind. After paying for dirhams in any kind, they have to get even more upset because they paid, so now they gotta torture your ass. Which is what they feel about it. They're like, oh, so I have to deal with this. Dude, I ain't getting Windows 11. Like, I have to pay at all as a king? Dude, you shouldn't be paying as a king. You should probably be staying in your lane and talking to like people like Princess Haya. But you're scum, and people like Princess Haya will look at me, and I'll know at least how to respect her in an actual Muslim traditional fashion, and you'll seem like even more scum because you've never taken the Hajj. Nope, you still haven't taken the Hajj. You actually, if you haven't taken the Hajj at this point, it's because if you go into Saudi Arabia, they're going to put a bullet in your fucking head because you're an apostate. Don't know what to tell you. What's up, bro? Are you hungry? My dog's being pensive. He's like putting his hand, like, see? He wants love and shit, but I don't know why. Like, if he was scared, I'd be like, pussy. My dog only has me, and it's personal freedom. My dog runs into coyotes, but he doesn't run into coyotes like Skittles. He's fast, they don't chase too far, not a big issue. Skittles got put out, smelling real nice, of lots and lots of shampoo, real early in the morning, got torn to shit, came in here, was like, that was fucking weird. My neighbor, who, like, I was pretty sure was fucking with me, but now I got my shit back. In between him and Ethan, I know they're in my and out of my house. Oh, here we go. Mike Farrow. Yo, you put that piece of shit fucking leaf blower after taking my good backpack leaf blower. Like, suck a dick, Mike. I'll knock the shit out you. You can call the cops, dude. I have no issue talking to them. I keep pointing the shit out. And they're like, bro, we can't talk about it. Oh, by the way, I talked to the people who looked at my shit. This is how all the girls who've seen their children of varying degrees of age on 4chan and shit. I put that shit out. I'd flash some small ass like 13 to 50-year-old children right now of people we all know in the industry or people who are in the industry as a young age. Looking at you, Mecca, because somebody put that out. Also, Mecca, I want you to know that the one you had, once I tried to move it to the flash drive so I could hand it off to somebody else to be like, yo, this is some fucked up shit, it got do you have the rights as an administrator to touch this file? And I was like, oh, that'll get you into my shit. So I opened it up, and I screen capped that, and then I put it back in. Yo, the pictures of Katie still pregnant as a sport fuck at 13, because, you know, teen, baby. That shit, I showed that directly to the cops, and they said, I'm going to look directly in your eyes and say, that is not child porn. And after looking directly in your eyes and saying that is not child porn, I need you to leave right now. Please. They're like, they didn't even want to see the rest. They skipped around through the files because I had all the people involved and they don't want to talk about it. I could give a fuck less. I'll fuck you all up every day. I have a court date. I'll be like, hey, Ethan, you want to talk about this? Because I got other shit to do. I'll just show this proof, and then I'll look at the judge and be like, hey, bro, I got some extra shit. You want to take care of this because you're an actual person of the law? I was going to play video games. I don't know if I will. Don't know if I care. I was woken up because my dog went nuts because somebody was blowing like the scapegoat whistle that gets dogs to come straight out. You know, those underlying high frequency whistles. People don't hear, but dogs hear. And like this is the last one. Like I have a shitload of these hoodies. But like I said, so the pink flowers, the small ones, you can't get them anymore. Like Inner DK had to get grabbed by other people for having too much cool shit. Whatever, dude. Don't care. Like I can't even make any more of these because the flowers, the smaller ones, don't exist. Like I said in the video before, when I was getting cut off via sound, because looking directly at me might get you hypnototed, like, not an issue. Not an issue at all. Fucking kill them all. Dude, if I have enough money, I'll look at the InnerDK guy, buy his patent on those, have them made. If he isn't having them made because of materials, that's weird, because the small ones are usually the first ones to not go. Because you can always make small ones with, like, nothing but scraps and shit. It's like M3 material, dude. In the grand scheme of things, you have like a box this wide. Let's say the center takes out, you could get 4 smaller ones if you recycle the parts. You know, scraps and shit. What the fuck do you want, bro? You want to go out? You don't want food. Do you want water? Are you actually afraid that this is going to affect my life in a detrimental way that might get me fucked up? Because once again, don't care. Got other shit to do. Oh, you look real serious about it. I'll turn the light on for you, Lucky, but I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't say there's a lack of fear, there's just an actual acceptance of personal responsibility. Here, you want to come out? Like, here, this is what I'll tell you. Like, Dubanian Prince, King, whatever you want to call it, Crown Prince, because you refuse to be king. Like, there is no king of Dubai, because whoever wears #1 headband has to deal with the skullduggery and getting their shits pushed in by lesser princes who want the mantle. Whatever, dude. Like, if you're willing, like, see, this is the thing. You guys don't even do what you used to do, which is when the actual, like, king of Dubai, king of Saudi Arabia, king of whatever caliph state or whatever goes, this shit is mine. He kills every single one of his brothers, cousins, like every male heir that could potentially get to him. Dunzo. You know why? Because there's no way to fucking question who's in charge. That's it. That's it. You guys don't do that shit, or else we'd hear about it even if it was a massacre and a bloodbath. You know why? Because y'all ain't got it in you anymore. You don't. You guys might be like, dude, I'm king of Dubai. I have mad money. I have billions. I have damn near trillions. Like, I really don't care. If you really wanted to fuck with me, I'd be dead. Like, I have high value. You could kill me. They'll clone me. I'm sure somebody's done it already. Every time I get really cloned, I'm like, hey guys, you want the hive mind? Because we can go. You know what's funny? I don't want to deal with my clones unless they're not acting like my clones. That's why they got to go run, jump, and do some real shit. And that's why when they die, it all floods back up here. So now I have extra info about other people's knowledge and places. And I can go, wow, do I know you? Austin, once again, you're not a clone. You're just somebody's kid. You wanted to claim Barnett? Bro, you're a cook. You're not even a chef. You got handed one of Mecca's kids that was mine through IVF, has blue eyes, which I thought was gene cut. If it's not gene cut, damn. If it is gene cut, damn. You know why? Because you have my shit and you shouldn't have. Your dad saw it. I have a picture of you all together. Dude, I met your dad. Like, what are we doing? Who's that freaking out? Is that Katie still or Mecca? It's Mecca. Mecca, did you give up your tongue to Lorelei Psycho Candy? Did they grow a new one for her? Did they take a tongue out of somebody else and put it in her mouth? Okay, we don't want to talk about that. That's some weird science. Dude, I told you guys multiple times the real issue with growing tongues and growing a tongue from a clone would be better as long as the clone ain't sentient. Growing a tongue from a petri dish like people grew an ear on a mouse would also be better, but it has to work. the issue becomes like, I've seen her talk, and I saw the dilation in her eyes and be like, is this really happening? That's not the real issue. The real issue is if you put a transplant tongue in her and she has to take meds for the rest of her life, that's gonna get you fucked with. Because I'm more than willing to let that tongue fall out. But people like Esla Marie Curie who lost their eyes, people like Nikki who keep getting sprayed in the eyes with bleach, and I know there's more than just Nikki. I know the opener to the spray with bleach is a spray with herpes in the eye, just to be like, oh, it stung, oh, that's too bad. People are like, what? Oh, people don't like talking about the black site techniques they get to be like, curb your nigger problem. Nah, bro, I don't care. Smoke yourself. Fucking kill yourself. Why would you do this? Why would I do what? Like, why am I talking? Oh, yeah. Let's, as long as we're doing this, because I'll separate this real quick. Alright, let's see if Billy changed his shit, if he was that smart. Alright, so there's you. Alright, once again. Did you delete that shit about, yeah, it looks like you deleted that shit about talking to Kashi. Huh. Oh, no. Good luck getting in touch with Kashi because the drugs got him hard. There we go. Still there, Billy Cratch. Also, this bullshit, whatever you said, my rebuttal, and then you be like, I ain't never gonna admit to all the stupid shit I said here. You know what this is? This is just a subpoena. That's all it is, a subpoena of Facebook. If you as a total piece of shit, like, have the connections for when Zuckerberg subpoenas these messages for him to go, I don't want to talk about that, that might incriminate me and my company, then all I can say is good for you. You actually know some people. Once again, Anchor Gaming or Anchored Gaming, like, yeah, it was an easy find, bro. You can say this, dude, I saw that porno of you making her piss because you scared the shit out of her. I also saw that you knocked up Ayla in a real I'm gonna hit this way, and she was just pained the whole time because it really fucked with her entire life to do it. You know what? Not my problem. She did, yeah, she wants to like do fucking crazy shit to prove nobody cares. She already knows nobody cares. She just doesn't want to stop trying to test it. Because, like, that's the thing. People are testing my telepathy. Apparently, like, I've teleported at least twice. Every time I teleport, I end up in a room with people being like, and somebody's got to die. Usually, everybody dies. You know why? Because that's how it rules. I die, the people there die. Like, it's pretty horrible. Anyway, with that said, fuck you guys. I wouldn't do it. Last person to try to get me teleport was Robin Coffins. I don't trust her at all. I don't. She had a reason to get me to go there instantly, but you know what? She ain't really trying to do that. Because if she wanted to, she'd talk to me. So we're done. That's it. You would rather, like, do stupid shit and then be like, I'm with Serena? Fine. You're with Serena. Deal with your shit, deal with your kids. I have pictures of you, fucking Nigel, and my brother at the same time. Didn't have me that mad. You know what had me mad? That you, after looking at me like, I'm going to do everything I can for this man, went, I can't. After the industry said, as a whole, fuck that dude. You know what's funny? Showed up Stag, had nothing to sell out or trade out. That's the problem. Even if I showed up with a girl, you ain't going to get her, bro. Like, that's the way it is. The number one thing people hate about me is I don't share. I do not. What's mine is mine. End of discussion. I'm with a girl and she's with me. You touch her and she lets me know. I trust her. You get fucked with. You touch her and she don't tell me. We're done. Because she ain't do the right thing. That is it. Because she should have told me. My dad didn't know. Like, my dad knew my mom stepped out. But they were a little too in bed financially to end it. So now it's just an argument and shit. That like I don't know what to tell you. Here, let's see if anybody's doing some wild shit. We're gonna just see if people are playing this. Just be glad I don't have a 3090, because this shit would be getting fucked with real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is probably running right now on somebody else's shit. Somebody's losing their life in the middle of a raid? Hot shit. Should I check Ketiket? Jesse, I noticed a lot of you guys went EU to pretend you're important. This is taking its sweet ass time already. Fetching online profile. Multiplayer. Call of Duty next. Whatever. I can leave this. Oh, dude, it won't even load. That's a graphical issue, I think. Who's asking why I'm so mean to him? Kashi's asking why I'm so mean to him? Oh, you piece of shit. Okay. Alright, Kashi, let's think about this. You looked at me after I'd gotten to Nikki, and you went with Paul Little for money to fuck with my life. Yes. Well, I'll shake that this is the truth, okay? That's all the shit head shaking that this is the truth. Alright, with that said, you didn't want to be seen by me, you were seen by me, and now you're like, fuck! I fuck up everything at Bert's house because I enjoyed Nikki, liked her as a person. You listen to me go, and this is besides the point. Like, Nikki and Alon showed up, like, when Nikki left Bert's, like, she was gone. Alon showed up at Bert's. Before Alon Kaczynski showed up at Bert's, I said, yo, there's a really hot chick hanging out with fucking Bird Berlanga. Elizabeth Bird Berlanga, okay? I said, yo, when this bitch shows up, I'm calling dibs right now. I looked at you, I looked at Steve, I looked at Burton, okay? Let's be honest, that's what happened. Y'all didn't say shit except, alright, whatever, some hot bitch. I come back, you're fucking Alon pretty publicly. Sarah, your girlfriend, up until exactly 10 minutes, and I swear to God, 10 fucking minutes ago, because Sarah's like, dude, what the fuck happened? Like, I was with Kaji, and now he's with this Alon chick, and he won't even talk to me. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be sweet. So, with that said, like Ian Borda, Ian Francisco, Chris Powers, because you have a lot of aliases, and I know that Chris Powers won the lottery a couple times, but you know what? There's a couple of Chris Powers, and there's a couple ways to win the motherfucking lottery with Paul Little around. Like, you obviously things are different. Like, it took me so long to figure, because you were like, my data in government or something. It took me so long to figure out you were just a Dubanian plant doing Dubanian things. The fact that you couldn't handle it at Rondout as a whole, and were either there at 16 at Bert's being one of the kids that was like when the girls that showed up from Kingston High School started showing up at Burton's house, and he took a bag for having too many young ass kids around and child endangerment, I was like, whatever, wasn't there. He got robbed by people who knew Jelly, wasn't my issue, wasn't there because they knew I wasn't there. They smacked around Ariel a little bit, that pissed me off. They didn't need to do that. If she was being an uppity bitch during a robbery, maybe they did. They shouldn't have done it to the point that they did. Also, notice Ariel's the only one with some balls out of the whole fucking crew, and she's the oldest female. What? Like, literal what? What at the people robbing? Like, if I was robbing people and the only person that shows up and talks shit to me when I'm robbing them is the oldest woman of the guy in the wheelchair who's a complete punk bitch? Oh, no. Everybody's getting yelled at. If I have to hit that girl, I'm hitting all you punk ass cowards because I know they won't hit me back. That's it. I'd have smoked every single one of you. With that said, Kashi, you raped Nikki, killed and replaced my child using Keith and Tim. And unlike from what I get from Tim, he's been on the take trying to watch me for a while. Which, Tim, you gotta remember the first thing you did when you were like, I put my hands in Nikki's vagina, was like, yo, bro, we gonna fight and you gonna get hurt. And then we never dueled again. Ever again. Like, I can pull that shit up, dude. It's just an oppressive fight. It really is. It really is. It really is. It's just me trying to hurt you. Like, you want to look at it, Tim? I hope it gives you PTSD. Like, yo, you want to date it? Like, all this bullshit from my Instagram, fuck that shit. All this shit from years and years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, fuck it. 9 years ago, 9 years ago, 9 years ago, should probably be longer. It should. Oh, did it get removed? That shouldn't have happened. Actually, this is fight. Here we go. These are not as old as you think. These are just oppressive fights. Look how smaller and crushed you already are. At least you're being aggressive. This is where you figured out that I got mad. We could turn this up, but like, I don't know if it'll matter. Dude, notice that the first thing I do early on is that's gone over the head and that's gone over the head because I am trying to hurt this man. Like, this isn't even me playing anymore. This is like, yo, bro, you touched something you should not have. You're going to get hurt. No smile, nothing. Just haha, you're going to get hurt. January 23rd or 28th, 2013, the year of no snow. Completely fucked, fucking like, what's the word? Completely fucked, fucking climate change year. Revenge is best served cold. Nobody got it. So Katie Still and Kashi know I was never gonna let into this go. See, all right, but all right, I'll pause this video, but let's talk about this. All right, Katie Still looks at fucking a couple of people, including like I guess Martina was one of them. Martina had nothing to say. She was like, I'm depressed. I'm gonna go do drugs. They gave me herpes. Yeah, she tried to show up at my house and make me a drug addict using heroin. Heroin's not a good drug for people that like to be fast. We're done here. I don't like to sleep either. We're done here. So, with that said, Katie Still looks at Lexi, who looks like her in a facial way, because fuck it, they can be related, they can't be related, don't care. That's not my issue. She goes, yo, if you never talk to Alex publicly again, he's not going to do anything but hurt your life. I looked at him after fucking around with Cafaro and people at the school, and he refused to talk to me because the last time he talked to me in school, because he actually got to me in school, and they said hi, and I said, can you get the fuck away from me? With that said, he got the fuck away from me forever. Isn't that right, Kate? So when I got the fuck away from you forever, I see you later at the Strand or the waterfront or wherever you want to go see the fireworks down in the Kingston City proper when they do it on 4th of July. And she goes, hey, what's up, bro? And I'm like, nah, bitch, you didn't talk to me. We're done. Don't even do anything. Just leave. Look at her for a couple minutes and be like, we's out. I could have gone with her, could have not gone with her, don't care. If I talk to her, she usually causes me problems, so I'm done. With that said, fucking, she goes home, goes to party, do cocaine, and the other stuff that people from Town TM do. And now Jessica Jennings, Frank's longtime girlfriend, shows up with Nick Rinaldi, Kate's longtime friend through Dana, and has a very open and public display of affection and pageantry to fucking shit on her whole life. And that was the beginning of the downfall of Kate. I see Kate years later as some member at Team at like 2018, 2019 fucking AVN convention, and she's like, "Do you know about Team?" And I'm like, "Ha ha ha! Sorry, as somebody who went to Rondout and didn't join Team, nah, yo, I don't like Team. I don't like Team at all. Oh, you're with these random weird dudes? I don't like Team. Sorry." But yeah, we can get back at it. Notice my sister is terrified in voice. Still going for the head. So like, yeah, when I look at you and I say, "Kashi, you gonna get your shit pushed in," you have to remember, I got to Tim and them, and then I got to fucking y'all. This is because Tim had the audacity to open his mouth. Me and Tim were on again, off again friends from then forever. Never real friends, just guess we's in the same room. I never fucking helped Tim with his horses after a certain point. His mini horses, that's on him. In fact, y'all should probably fuck him in some weird we got mini horses shit, but I hope you die doing it. Because that's what happens most of the time. Check Mr. Hands, Dim Mock, die. Like, you guys don't understand that I don't do well with getting fucked with. The number one reason my hair is so long is because you can't domesticate me by accepting bullshit. Alright? With that said, what do we have? Like, dude, you want to hear Tim's like, "I'm done, I'm never doing this again"? Oh, here we go. This is where it gets... Alright, so this is Otis. This is my sister's dog. This is Otis, this is my sister's dog. He had the worst case of herpes I've ever seen. Watch me smoke Tim in a real high, you're gonna fucked up way. Because that's what happens here.
Is this in the room?
His head, gone. He'll never fight me again, because I know how to really fuck people up when I get mad. Somebody scared of everyone? Not Robin, but Serena? Serena, you have a dick, you'll get hurt. Like, that's how it rolls. You have a dick, you can definitely die. Kiss your Y gene goodbye. Your Y chromosome, all those genes, done. It's rough. Genes split all sorts of crazy ways. Maybe you have somebody hot enough for me to care about. Maybe I find something in their gene read that I don't like, and I'm like, nah, this is a little too much of you. Like, there's a 50% split. What makes you you? Find it, crush it. So once again, me and Tim fight a lot, fought for years. But like, in this moment right here, this is, look at this. I have this sword, and I have this sword, and I am cutting his head off, and I'm trying to cut him up with this sword at the same time. Don't fuck with me. Oh, like, who's more worried right now in these moments? People who sword fight? Like, look at it, it's already on, dude. Straight into actual, like, fucking Budo. Like, judo throw, we're over here. Look at this. Yup, he's trying to grab the sword. I am choking him out with this sword. Here, you need the dog for a minute? Feel good about yourself? A little comfort? This dog fucked my sister a lot, and then I buried it like the piece of shit it was. Also, Nelson, I'm sure you put it on to other people because you're just a weird dude. Nobody likes dealing with me? Dude, I'm not a piece of shit like you. I don't take stupid shit for, like, I don't take stupid shit. I don't take, like, petty shit. And I don't take shit for granted. You're gonna get hurt. It hurts knowing what? Oh, it just hurts knowing now. That's it. That's where we've stopped the thought. It hurt knowing certain things. Now it just hurts knowing. Yo, the King of Dubai, once again, feel free to send people at me. I'll fucking kill them. I'll like, dude, if I can kill people openly and then look at the cops and go, that guy tried to fuck with me, you need to clean this up, I will. Because that is something I like. You know what's funny? I do wild shit. They don't like to put it in the paper. Like, I'll remind you, Burton got bagged with everything he got bagged with later, and then the addition was just the guns. And that was it. That was all the additions were, was the guns. Like, and that was because Urgent doesn't like dealing with the fact that I give them information, if nothing else, by blowing people's houses up, by destroying them. Like, I don't have to rat. I can just cause enough havoc that somebody will be like, I've done seen some things and people are doing wild shit. People are like, what? People are like, this hurts? What, the info? Using Tim's jeans and trash? That's why I looked at the girl with celiac disease and was like, you're soft as fuck. Also, stop eating gluten. Because I knew more about your genes than you did, bitch. Also, really glad you stopped eating gluten. Made you look less soft in the head because you weren't fucking high all the time. Maybe it took you a while to realize gluten was bread, crackers, and other things. Doesn't matter. Who's the person getting black-sided saying, ow, that hurts? Lexi's friend Sierra. Okay, Sierra, let's think about this. You have paid, for the most part, for my sub for a long-ass time until your bank account went dry because people couldn't give you money. I invited you to live in my house a long time ago and take the dick. You were like, you ain't paying me and I'm a whore. Well, we cut it there. That's pretty much it. I don't pay whores. I'll split my loot with whores, but I don't pay them. You expect me to pay you. It's a business transaction. I'm here for emotional content. We're done. It has never occurred to me that this is the actual way of somebody who has emotional content, heart, or a soul. Okay, that was just some nondescript whore. Don't care. Alright, Serena Havoc, like, think about this. You're a petulant child because Robin considers you her child and her responsibility. Probably because you got one off on her, or probably because you took it. Like, Serena, I'm going to be honest, from the way you look and act, you're somebody who went to a gang rape with Robin, felt bad, and was just like, I can be Robin if it'll fix her mind. That ain't my problem. I can fix anybody, I don't want to. Half of the fixing of people is making them acknowledge their fuck-ups either way. If you've been horribly gang raped, admit you've been horribly gang raped. That's all there is to it. You have to admit the people you thought were cool, or the people that you thought liked you, did not in a public school sense. And in a public school sense, we're like, we just gonna fuck with you and see how far it'll go. Like, Ayla has lost a lot of shit trying to be at the cool kids table, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like, what do I have to take to, like, get this shit? Ranked play, Call of Duty League. This has never worked out. Kill enemies while stunned. Like, this is probably only plausible in Warzone because of the way this game works. This gun, challenges, done. I can make it gold right now. I don't. Like, look, it's gold. Camo equip. Fuck that. I don't do that. Do I care about it being gold? Nope. Look at the Dillinger setup. This is trash. These fast round mags. Oh, it just went to reload quickness. The Kurz rounds are where it's at, but look at that. Recoil control. Like, if you ain't using this in close quarters, this whole shit is done. These are the trench sweepers rounds. This is the I'm trying to run and gun round. This is long shot rounds, total trash. This is good. This is probably what I need to rock if I want to actually rob a bank and fuck with the cops. Who hates their life? See, this is the other thing. I heard Robin say I hate my life, which means Serena will hate his life if Robin decides to be a bitch to him. Which is between her and Serena now, not my problem. Like I said, I would give it some time. I know Robin up here, fucking mind split. Because Paul Little, Max Hardcore was like, just keep him distracted as long as I can, because that's what I need. Paul Little, times dilated, use an old ass man, you ain't old enough to die. At least from natural causes. Once again, check it out. No matter what I got, customization ain't gonna work. They don't want that customization working. Can't get this to change. The rest of this shit doesn't matter. Araco, Wolves, Relentless, that's fine. I'm good. 1.81. It's going down very slowly. This score per minute changes a lot. 300 sometimes, 500 sometimes. I assume it's because somebody just sits and tanks my shit sometimes. Like, this number right here, 0.89 kill death ratio, that seems like true bullshit compared to the way I play. The 1911, 0.72, whatever. Okay. Like, here, let's talk about this. It brings pain to someone's life that they can't control mine. It's not Paul Little. Okay. It's not the girls attached to Paul Little who are told to control my life. It's nobody but the U.S. government and corporations. Once again, I'm going to laugh at that. Because it is funny that the only people that can even attempt to control my life are conglomerates that have thousands of slaves either way. Because that's what it is. That's what a corporation is. You work for Bill Gates, he's a slave driver. Enjoy it. You can make fun of his dick. You can say Microsoft. It grew into big things. And that's what he loves. Yeah. Like, the U.S. government, an archaic fucking... Like, you guys are trying to go full 1886 on shit. You guys are going to lose. You're going to lose everything in the end. Nobody's going to be able to survive. Not even the rich people that want to will be able to save their own children or lives. But they're like, it's okay. As soon as he dies, maybe a little bit after, the space squids will be back. It's a combination, it's a combination of people permanently selling out to space squids. Because Johnny Sins, Alex Grabinski, Grabbing Sky, whatever he wants to call himself, he's the #1 offender. He's like, dude, if I can keep the limited control I have over these dumb sluts, I'll sell out to anyone. If I can continue to spend other people's money like I make it. Because Johnny Sins, let's remember, men in the sex world industry, if they ain't selling their own body in any way, in a fucking violent way, They are not making money. The money makers are the girls. You want to make money? You grab a girl, you beat her ass until she does anything you say, and then you put her ass to the workout on the street. Like, you're going to say ow because it hurts? Is that the men saying ow it hurts or the women saying ow it hurts that we took this beating and now we know it just never ends? Like, you really got to wonder. Here, I'll turn it off so we can talk about it. Oh, Anne Marie is saying that. Well, short stack, I'll get to you. Like, as soon as I can, but as we know, I'm fucked with. If nothing else, I'll cause enough problems that people will fuck with me and they'll lose assets, resources, manpower, money, and other things. Like, Mia Rand, Anne Marie, whatever you want to call yourself, trust that once again, you got to 400,000 people following you on like multiple social media sites before I could see you. Ever. Saw Sabrina Nelly, saw Ayla until I tipped her, saw Anna Molly, saw Faith Tate, Troublesome 9 or Troublesome 7 or whatever. Like, there's others. Who's like Helen Heights, like she had the filthiest mouth. It was great. English accent. It was great. You know what's funny? Saw Vex once, she was donezo. Done. I saw Vex once on Chatterbait, gone. Alright, somebody hates me? Is it Paul Little? Paul Little, Max Hardcore doesn't hate me. Dude, whatever, dude. Let's see if we can find some info. Like Max. Look at this, bro. Like, alright, let's look at this. You're suing fucking Bonnie Rotten in a superior court. Paul Little, aka Max Hardcore, is suing Elena Hicks, 21, who performs under the name Bonnie Rotten. Oh, okay, I know what this is about. Yeah, whoever this bitch was, she didn't have the right to do that. If this is the same bitch as this, then you have to go to prison for some long-term shit for doing some fucked up things. Like, in reality, if this is the real Bonnie Rotten and she's 21 in 2014, her entire career says you grabbed her way too early. Like, that's all I'll say. Appearing in fuck puppets too, bro, that's not the issue. Like, you shouldn't have had the right to sue over any of this. The original Bonnie Rotten should have. And if you're suing over the like, at all, it means you're broke as shit. Look at that. Here, you want to get smoked? Alright. This is July 8th, 2014. Hicks says that Little was convicted in Florida. A scene where she appears contained numerous examples of degrading. Like, this is 2008, bro. That's 6 years before I'm 21, which makes her 15. You ready to get bagged for child pornography? Like, dude, proof is in the pudding right there. Hick says that he was convicted in 2008 from numerous examples of degrading and humiliating contact where she was there. But he didn't take a child pornography charge. Somebody's fucked with now? Who? Who's fucked with? Max Hardcore and his entire organization? Cool, let's keep it going. Yep. Like, Max, in 2008 you were 50? That means you're on some real shit right now. Because that means you're only like 58, 60, which means you're going to get smoked by me in a real man ain't old enough to die naturally way. Yo, look it. Dude, check it out. I'll show you how deep it goes. This is like, if I'm not mistaken, like, look at United States of America versus Paul Little, aka Max Hardcore. Like, this is your deposition, bro, right here. Download the PDF. This is supposedly everything that was said. The obscenity statutes are unconstitutional. That's what you want to say, dude. You got busted with obscenity. You didn't get busted for child porn. You should probably think about that. The obscenity statutes are unconstitutional applied to defendants and to the World Wide Web. Bro, you have a .com, you're going to be considered in American waters. You have to make it a .me, a .co, something like that. Maybe .ru, but I don't know if Putin's going to take that on his internet. The obscenity statutes do not apply to computer images. That's not true. People get bagged for child porn all the time. If this isn't true, then this is why people can look at me and go, it's not child porn. In which case, I'll never get busted for child porn. Time to take some pictures, just to see if it works. Then be disgusted with myself and shoot myself in the face. To the jury obscene, to him a day's work. Dude, this is why people are fucked up. I have a picture of somebody getting their fucking, like I have a picture I just put on 4chan of Ayla just opening her mouth for pee to feel little again. A Florida trend. Girls and corpses. Yep. Dude, 46 months isn't very long for what you were pulling, bro. We both know it. Is that how Max Hardcore, the other Paul Little, is that how he lost all the money? Let's look for his bio. I know you weren't born in Racine, Wisconsin, bro. I know you're a fucking buggery asshole from Australia. Paul F. Little, net worth. Oh, we're getting mad low. You're only down to 117 million. Porn is a like $1 billion industry. Look at all these. Altadena, California is where Max World Entertainment was headquartered, or at least until you could no longer afford to pay the bills. This is old. Notice no mention of where you were born. This you, bro? This is you a long time ago? Maybe being a convict in a convict state? Like, what's that word? Australia? Just a convict by natural fucking selection. Somebody actually survived living out there. I still won't believe this, but at least you're getting thorough. In reality, Google just needs to hash map the shit and be like, yo, if you see this guy's name, or you see, like, in conjunction with anything, like, wow, instant Racine. Little was one of 6 children. Bro, what kind of fucked up life did you live that you thought everything you did was okay? Oh. A lot of girls really like a bit of rough physical treatment and the name calling. I don't know if they like some women do like rough physical treatment. Name calling is relative to whoever. They're in their normal lives so nervous about screwing a guy quickly and of getting AIDS. That's not true. Oh, when they meet someone comfortable. Like, in reality, you'll set them up to get AIDS, bro. That's why you use a sleeve, right? Because it's not enough anymore. You just don't have it. Look at you, bro. This is an old ass picture. You don't look this good. I saw you with. Oh look, you're down to 16 million, bro. It's almost over. Max Hardcore net worth 2022. You're down to 16 million. You're out, dude. We're done. It's almost over. Like, hey, I'll just keep fucking with you and you can just keep paying to fuck with me. This is why you had to talk to Putin. This is why you had, like, don't get me wrong, Max. Your ability to get fine young pussy and then bring it to other people. That, like, here, this is the Stilo. Well, let's hoodie up for this so we can be all skullduggery. Okay, so now that we are definitely skullduggered out, the secret to Max Hardcore shit is to get young, impressionable pussy anywhere from 12 to 13. Actually, probably anywhere from 7 to 13, because you know the fucking mind warp of some young Stockholms and my name is Daddy, and I'll take care of all your issues because I got the money. Because you know what? That's what it is. Like, anything that little girl wants some candy, wants a little Switch, it's fine. Switch is like $300. I got millions. Ain't nothing to it. Damn. So people traffic young girls to you for money. You traffic those young girls after you've had them as much as you could to enjoy them to rich high-class dudes as second hand, but they can't tell. All they know is the girl will go through it. It like, fuck it, dude. Like, one trick pony, but I got a lot of one trick ponies if you got a specific choice. Bro, I seen you with that slick back hair with Asphyxia Nor. It's okay. Trying to look like Billy. Yeah, bio net worth. Alright, now we're getting into actual porn. I probably should stop. Like, you gotta, like, so, like, let's think about what we had here. Networthpost.org. This said you were worth 16 million. This is like the Paul Little, yep. Alright, look at that. Like this guy, and then there's you. You don't look like this no more. Time's been hard. This guy, not to be seen. There's a little bit going on. We can't talk about it. Like I said, like, here, let me see if I can find something. Like here, like this is how you can tell everything's fucked with. So, this is everything. This is every single article. This is the news. The only thing from Max is something in July 2011, and the other thing we got was the Bonnie Rotten. And Bonnie Rotten had to get sued by this guy because he ain't got no money. No, nothing else. No other info. In fact, if we go back, like here, like porn producer sues over rights. First thing you find, and this is 2014. He came out of prison a broke bitch. You know what's funny? Max Hardcore Paul Little, who is age 6 to 6, This ain't a dying age. This is a I'm a retire age. You know what's funny? You get 10 to 15 years after you retire. You can't handle it. Yeah. Oh, Max Hardcore Facebook? Bro, you remember when I was on another Facebook fucking with you? Look at this. This is Facebook. Gross. Looks like Shelby Schaefer. Gross. Gross. This is all legal because this is just Facebook. It's just Facebook, bro. Haha. I'm a little girl, hee hee. I'm a little yo, this guy gets naked, straight baby. His mental is so fucked up, he's just fucking up other people. All on Facebook, because we'll let that shit spread. Like, hey, Twitch, you want to grab me? You want to ban me? Feel free. Max, you want to get me for slander and libel? Feel free. I could make these videos, put them out on YouTube, put them on my OnlyFans, do other shit. It'd be fine. You lose whatever money I get from the views. I'm fine. Oh, dude. You're upset that I was raised a corpo kid and then fed to nomads, and they didn't like that I was a little too cyberpunk? That's okay. Obviously, I know how the world works either way. Billy Cratch, Danny Cratch, all those Kingston kids, street trash. Straight street kids, they have no idea what they're doing. They're just trying to make a buck and make it happen. We's all family. We's all gonna make it happen. Nikki and her family, nomads in the we's country sense. Maybe they static, maybe they don't go out. But you know, now you're doing dirt farming, and now they're like, yo, they're doing that old rap game of, oh, I need money. Give me your daughter. Because I got to give the daughter to somebody else to get that money so we don't lose the farm. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, see, this is what you don't understand. When Paul Little Sr. or Max Hardcore had real money, like, real fucking walking around money, they could pull all sorts of strings. Get your credit fucked up. Make sure you miss a payment because somebody else got paid. You can't prove you made the payment, you're fucked. Now you've missed too many payments, bank forecloses, you gotta sell out some pussy, your daughter, your wife, whatever, to Max Hardcore, who will be the best at being daddy and taking care of you. So now you have a little bit of money to get you over that hump. Next time you run out of money, another hump is needed, if you get my drift. Burton needs me in his life because he done fucked up too bad. He done sold Nikki out one too many times, but Nikki still give it to him every now and again to fuck with him. Appear offline? Fuck it. I hurt you knowing too much. Zeech makes you crazy, Korn makes you kill things. Zeech and Korn don't work. Zeech is magic, Korn does, I'ma fucking kill you. Also, your head's going on the pile. Also, skull throne. So hopefully, I make it there. Valkyria the Bloody, single greatest demon woman, Norse-King woman I ever heard. They changed her name a little too close to Valkyrie. But when it was Valkyrie before, or Valkyria, excellent. Great double entendre. But right now, can't do it. You know why? It's a little too un-Slavic and a little too Scandinavian. And while we got the Slav replacement theory going, we can't have mentions of Scandinavia until all the Scandinavians are Slavs. The issue is the Scandinavians, like people from Denmark, Norway, the Netherlands, all those people, they look at Slavic women and go, oh shit, we can take that home in a that's what I'm saying. Also, Viking ships weren't too hype. They were not too hype. You're just on deck while they either row or the wind carries them. That's it. That is it. So while you're on deck, you can shine my shoes by shining my shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are upset. Like look, like these are the clothes I used to go to. Like, yo, you want to see my razor? Because it got put in the wrong shit. Nope, didn't get put there. Where'd it go? Cooking, business, weapons, Kalashnikov group, Twitch, body armor, NVIDIA RTX setup, Bannerlord perks. Everything yo, they're actually, this game is almost ready to come out. In a real, it's finally out since. Where the fuck did my razors go? Like, this is something to think about. I can't even see it. It should be around here somewhere. Let's see. Nope, not there. 25 soups, rune. How did this disappear? Facebook. This is my strop. This is a good strop for my razor, as told to me by the guy who sharpened my shit. Who's not supposed to know no strop? This was me trying to pay the bill that I got from the court system in Las Vegas for jaywalking. Paid my debt so quick, people got upset. We can look at the Public Enemies meme. That'd be funny. Here, let's see if we got it from this. Here it is. This is look at it. This is a favorited post. This is a favorited post. These are these are the razors I buy. Strop. Shaving brush. Handheld strop. Yep. Tungsten. And then, you know, Sharvin. I didn't get any of these. Safety razors. Look, it's the 50s. I have one of these just to have one. Unless somebody took it. Like, I would do a shaving stream just to show you how good I am with the shit. My shit is so fucked up because the water is so toxic and fucked up where I live. Let me get it. I'll show you a classic example. Alright. This is a shaving razor. It has actual, like this is rust. This should never happen. It's tungsten. Like, this shit is so fucked up from how toxic my water is. Leaving it in my bathroom completely fucked it. Just the humidity of the water. Maybe the water is dripping out of whatever. It fucked it. You know what's funny? If you can shave with one of these, you can basically shave with anything. Shave with a seashell. Like, you wanna know how you shave with a seashell? You take the seashell, like you take a mollusk shell. Let me see if I can find it. Like, not one of these. They're not being too specific. These are all mollusks. They're just shit that look like. You take one of these, you take a clamshell, like, take the clamshell, take a stone, just wear it down. Just put an edge on it. Just keep wearing it down. That's all you got to do. You keep wearing it down, you keep wearing it down, you keep wearing it down. no big deal. Next thing you know, super sharp, you shave yourself. When Alexandria burned the final time in a real get the fuck out of here way to Muslims, they burned everybody, well, they killed everybody, and then they proceeded to look at the Grand Library, look at some bitch that was a librarian, and skin her with the shells. You know why? Gotta erase history sometimes. Let's only think about Islam and Muhammad. They're real good on, when you're a fundamentalist, that's what they like to do in Islam. It's stupid. I don't know who put them onto it. I don't care. Like, it bothers me. This is a cuttlefish, if I'm not mistaken. Nautilus shell. There's, like, okay, you see this? This is like Venus or Neptune or whatever in a nutshell. Underneath all, like, alright. Like, I don't know if it's Venus or Neptune, but, because for me, like, mind and space are not the same thing. So, we have Neptune, right? You get too close to Neptune or Venus or whatever these is. Like, I think, Jupiter's a planet we, like, humans have inhabited before. This is what happens when nuclear war gets way out of hand. Once a nuclear or chemical war gets way too out of hand, this is the final result. This right here, that's the eye of the storm. That shit's fucked. All this shit, toxic environment, you're gonna die. End of discussion. Okay? So, like, we have Neptune and we have Venus, alright? Neptune's a water planet, whatever. Underneath Neptune, one of these. You get too close to it, it's really gonna fuck your shit up. These things, mind control. That's it. That really is all it is. All this does is fucking consider you a tentacle, and now you're doing weird shit. You take too much ketamine, your brain shuts down, this thing gets inside you, goes, yo, you do what I want. The moon boots, fucking moon boots, learning to walk through the ketamine is nothing but somebody else trying to pilot your shit. Yo, and like, don't get me wrong, if you do enough ketamine with somebody you care about, and the squid, or whatever you want to call it, enjoys you more than some other random dude, you get to stay until they play you out in a fucking theatrical, this no longer matters, you can move on to somebody else way. Yep, Venus, love planet, like, I don't know which it is, it's one of these two. Mars, this is war, this is why we ain't got shit, because in the worst case scenario, we destroy the shit out of everything. Pluto, 246 years to get it around our solar system. Became a dwarf planet since 2006. It was a planetoid for a hot minute. Look at that. In the Kuiper Belt, which is when it was declared the 9th planet from the sun. The New Horizons was the first spacecraft to briefly fly by Pluto in 2015. Pluto has moons, actual planet, it's just small. Announced that the reddish cap at the North Pole, so there's, yep, the North Pole of Charon has tholins, organic. How did you find this out? How do you find out it has organic macromolecules that may be the ingredients of the emergence of light? Here, you want to know some wild shit? Like, this is fucking wild to you, but some guy was like, yo, can I create life from scratch in a sealed vacuum? He takes a glass sphere, fills it with distilled or saline water, and then he puts like I don't remember what he put in it, but it was just like, it was biomass and not a lot of it. He then proceed, like, he might not have even put biomass in it, I don't remember. He strikes it with like electricity a couple billion times in quick succession over the course of days, years, no idea. Eventually, fucking shit fucking starts to kick out. He gets macromolecules of fucking and micromolecules of biodiversity. He created life from scratch. It's totally plausible. Don't fuck around. Like, these are the planets we got. These are the, like, there are 8 planets. We are on number, like, 3 or 4 on the way in, on the way out. Everything else, trashed. Once again, this is what a nuclear chemical holocaust really leads to. The atmosphere is definitely there, but you know what? Like, here we go. Here, I can, like, if you get me a good picture, I can explain every single time one of these fucked up. You know why? Because when I ran this guy's shit, because that's what I did, I was looking for fucking squids out in the fucking, like, out in our solar system, just to see what the fuck was going on. This one was the one that I really hated. Because as far as I know, it's not dead. I told it not to fuck around, because I will hurt it. Every single time. You know what I did? I telekinetically, in the grand scheme of whatever the fuck this planet is, or whatever the fuck fucking Neptune was, because holy shit, is it definitely weird out there, it's just space, was like, stick my fingers in here and crush its body into the rest of its shell. It did not like that, but it learned real quick not to fuck around. This was after squids that look like cuttlefish like this, went, or like actual squids, went, look at the mouth on that, bro. But when squids like this go fuck you and start acting up, I was more than willing to fuck these guys up. One of these, probably the size of a small moon considering it. Okay? Like, I kill 2 of these, like, openly. The female is bigger than the male. The female goes down. The male can't make it out of the fucking, like, out of the difference in universes out over here. He comes back to do some stupid shit. These guys, whether you want to believe it or not, sentient. Like, here. Are squids sentient? According to the recent announcement of the UK government, which recognized decapods, lobsters, and crabs, because they're the cleanup for cephalopods, octopuses, squids, and cuttlefish, are sentient beings. Do you know how we find that out? They prove it. Also, they get somebody to walk around and say, yeah, squids are sentient. Look at it, December 15th, 2021. So yeah, Jupiter and Neptune, same size. Neptune all water, Jupiter fucking chemical wasteland. Like I said, Putin will be like, yo bro, you guys are going for a trip. It's one way, enjoy it. Well, hey, what's a good cosmonaut but somebody willing to die for Mother Russia? Even though Russia ain't like that no more. I believe Titan is one of Jupiter's moons. Cowboy Bebop, war on Titan. Fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Could be Northern Lights. If somebody survived this horrible shit and they make this happen, we got other problems because their technology is way better than ours. How many Earths fit in a Jupiter? Jupiter on the infrared. No, the people in space, they don't really care about me, bro. I'm something they accept is a natural occurrence. The guys in the planets like doing stupid shit as squids, that sucks. People outside our solar system, they love me because I pointed out these guys are doing wild shit. These guys, they're a sentient species, but their number one thing is to put tentacles into people and make it happen. Let's be honest, ain't nothing like somebody that you can control with thought on some serious shit. Once again though, they don't know how to breed as human without getting weird with it. So now you gotta get three-holed in a let's get freaky on some drugs, baby, kind of way. Like, yeah. Like, the moon is a barren wasteland of desolate bullshit. Fucking Obama nuked moon looking for water. NASA bombs the moon to find water. This is the number one, bro. Let's see if I can stick around. This is the number one way to find out if we can even go live there. The moon, from what I understand, one way or another, had sentient life on it, and then we said, nah, bro, fuck that, bomb the shit out of it. With technology that was greater than we had now, people got off planet, this shit regressed. This was 2009. You don't like knowing you sold out to space squids? That's too bad, bro, you keep doing it. Actually, here, this is a better question. Forbes ain't gonna let me see shit because this is ad blocker on it. The other, like the Forbes top 50 for fucking whatever with Lindsay Fox and Paul Little, the philanthropist who no longer runs Toll, that was probably a sign that those other two articles are bullshit and fabricated. Did NASA really drop a bomb on the moon? Yup, they did. They want to use overuse of the word bomb. They want to say nothing exploded, 2 spacecraft hit that shit. Yeah, right, bro. Like, what was the point of losing 2 spacecraft to the moon? That's a lot of money just to get them up there. The misuse of the word bomb. Actually, who did this? The Christian Science Monitor. They don't want to talk about it. They're trying to talk about God. The day we bombed the moon. And Barack Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize. Like, whatever, dude. Like, the one does not have to do with the other, but him even trying to get us off planet in a real, like, bombing the moon to look for water, that's a man of vision being like, can we even go there? Or do we have to continuously Airbus shit up there? Oh, really? It worked? And now, this, look at this. The HTML on this is broken as shit, or this is fake. It only cost $79 million for the mission. That's chump change. Why would we privatize at all and let other people like Bezos or Musk or anyone? You know why? Because we don't want to lose people to squids. Part of the issue with the moon, or whatever you want to say, is if there's water underneath it and there's squids inside of it, and we've already bombed the shit out of it, we got problems. Because we don't have the bombs now to take care of things like this that are naturally occurring in space. once again, whatever was on whatever planet, Neptune, fucking Venus, I was like, yo, bro. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Venus because it was a real female. I stuck my fingers in here to try and crush its shit. It hurt real bad. It ain't dead. I'm but a man a couple months out of fucking doing some wild shit on performance destroying drugs. Because that's what a psychotrope is. Like, yeah. Doge. So, did the younger Dubai kill the older Dubai because I said he was a space squid? Just wanted power and shit? That's cool. Look at it. Spider fell down on my shit. Lol. What's up, bro? What is it? You wanna go out? I don't think you wanna go out. You really wanna go out? Alright, fine, on you. Oh, you don't want to go out. What do you want, bro? Okay. Alright. So check it out. Alright. These cuttlefish space squids that grab people by the mind, like, they do have a lot going for them, but they don't like the way I do things. I ripped one of these apart. This is a baby. I ripped one of these apart so bad after, like, alright, so let's say that these guys live in their own society, okay? Although their number one thing, subvert a planet, watery, take it over, eat everybody on it, breed, move on. But to do that, they have to have some understanding of the culture to subvert the planet, unless the planet is low level, in which case they don't want to do it because there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can get to a real high population on a planet like Earth, which is small, I might add. Like, Earth is small, Venus is big, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, like, this is the big one. Everything over here is small. This is just the good zone right now to live inside of this guy's, like, zone of control. They come from outside space over here, they take shit over. Alright, so these guys own society, whatever. They have cartels, they smuggle, right? Whatever. I know cartels, I get it, whatever. I'm a merciless bastard. Dude, let me cut this desktop down. Alright, so I'm a merciless bastard. One of these guys from the cartel says, yo, bro, you want to do some Sicario shit? See where it's at as a fucking species for you guys? Because you're the dominant male, regardless of what anybody wants to say. Alright, I'm like, alright, bro, I just want this shit to end with you people in our pockets fucking with everybody's minds. They go, alright, bro, I take one of these in space, and it gets fucked the fuck up in ways they never understood. That bothers them as a whole, as a species. To them, not a clean kill. To me, an example, don't fuck around. Was it the right thing to do? Was it the wrong thing to do? No idea. Bottom line, don't fuck around. They're like, bro, we can't talk to you now. Why? Because that, like, as a sentient being, we don't appreciate it. Bottom line, like, they're here. I rip them apart out here and spread what's left of their juices everywhere. I said, if you have a red camera and you look at this, you'll fucking see it. This is Saturn. You know what? You're not looking for much. You're just looking to see if there's red mist or any kind of discoloration in space out over here. I'll be right back. My dog wants some. Like, alright, I definitely have all. Like, I talk about Gantz all the time. Art imitates life. Like I said. Alright, we can keep going because my dog took a piss. Dude, we put this out. Everything here stops moving. Everything, like, maybe they spin a little bit further. Maybe they spin a little bit far. But everything stops moving. Now, you can do a lot less calculations to get from point A to point B. You know what you can't do? Eat. You cannot fucking eat. Every single agrarian on this planet, dead. Every single animal on this planet that can't survive in an Arctic environment without sun, dead. So the entire planet, solar system, dead. On the upside, we have a nice water planet named Earth, frozen. You know what that means? It means people can't fucking get in as fucking these guys to fucking breed and propagate. Like, if you want to look up, like, Chiss as a species, like Chiss, Wikipedia, Chiss, Gizmondo, whatever. We can go to the Wikipedia. Alright. They do some wild shit. They're like, whatever, right? At some point, like, are they a lost settlement of humans? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? Hey, Neil, alright. Like, they had to put out their sun. That, like, they had to put out their sun to just deal. Like, they really, like, they don't like to talk about it, but there was a star, like, it was like star whatever, dude. Like, the problem with wikis and stuff is they're open to change if you know somebody. Alright, sun, star, no, like, you don't like anything I talk about, mostly because it fucks with your shit. This shit is getting slow already. They want to say human sleeper shit? Whatever, bro. This is bullshit to explain why I fuck up people older than me. Alright. This right here, they don't want to talk about it, but they put out their own sun. Putin, you're mad that I remember all this? Putin, you're mad I remember a lot of things. You're a fucking squid doing ketamine. And when you're not a squid doing ketamine and you kill yourself because you don't have enough ketamine, the next, like, body double, clone, or replacement does some ketamine, goes, sweet, we're back in touch. And then, like, if I knew where the fuck these guys were in our solar system to talk to you, I'd kill you. Like, straight up. If I find out you're outside the solar system, which I said, stay the fuck out of my space, and you're reaching in, fucking hope somebody in somebody else's solar system fucking kills you. Just ascendancy. Like, they don't want to talk about it, but bro, we put our, like, these people put out their own sun. This is on my hand. We can try this another way. Scylla's son. Alright. During the final assault on Scylla, a super weapon called Star Flash, oh shit, was fired on the star, causing it to send a return blast far more about, destroying both device and the alien fleet attacking Scylla. This literally led to the star's output changing and causes the surface of Scylla to freeze over. Like, it might be hard to find, but if you look, you can't change everything. The majority of Scylla's inhabitants were moved to Chiss Ascendancy's world while the remains were forced underground. Because you're going to die, you're going to freeze to death, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I might be chilling and look at somebody with blue skin, because that's what a Chiss is, and go, damn bro, and he's like, why are you black? You look human. I'll be like, don't worry about it. And I'll be like, hey, but you want to know something weird? I put the sun out. You want to know what's weird or what? Ask this guy. Yo, he put the sun out, I hated him just for being black, and that's where we were as a planet. You know why? Because I want people to live regardless if they're not fucking idiots. But if you're so stupid, like, once again, you don't get to use your mutant powers as long as I have telepathy or telekinesis and can shut your shit down at will. If you are openly racist in your own mind, like, I hate this man, haha, you're gonna lose your shit immediately. Like, I don't know what Vex is doing, but because it's all mental for me, I can stop anybody from using magic, hereditary or not. This is a lie. This is actually somebody fucking with us right now. Scylla's son, the Scylla system, Scylla. This shit, lies. It was like 88 billion last I checked. You know what's funny? This is like, this is a trash number. Your homeworld has less people than a city in America? Or less people than America? Okay. A fucking city. Like, let's look at, Coruscant. This is the home planet of every single human, every single empire in the Star Wars universe. Suddenly, no pop. How are you going to lack a population for this? The problem is, people can't, like, its population is in the trillions, over 50% human. Okay. Also, hive planet. It's a fucking hive planet in the grand scheme of what a 40K planet is. 8 billion sentients on one world? Not really. Unlikely. Like, here, this is something to think about. Okay? This is the Chiss ascendancy. Like, that is too many planets to have a casual 8 billion in. Like, the assumption that you have a system, like shitloads of systems, and you have 8 billion people running that shit? Nah, bro, it's impossible. Look at all these systems. They're in the unknown region. Look at all these fucking systems. You're going to tell me that only 8 billion people that are Chiss exist to run all this shit. Each system, like, each system is a solar system. It's a series of planets. Like let's think about that. Like, you're going to tell me people with hyperspace technology and the ability to live on other planets, including one that's frozen, which is their home planet because there is no sun, because, like, are literally only 8 billion in the solar system. Putin thinks this hurts. The knowledge of logic hurts him. That's why he has to die. If logic hurts you, you have to die. If you get cognitive dissonance just from people thinking about the way logic should work, then yes, you have to die. Like, look at all these systems. These are the core territories. You're going to tell me only 8 billion people live on there. I'm making you mad, Putin? Who's mad? Lexi's friend Putin. Bro, you put your dick in her mouth. You had her be like, I'm daddy to all Slavs. And then you get pedophilic with her in a you're a grown-ass man way. Don't come at me. Yeah, you're losing to being a complete piece of shit. You lost, dude, you're 5'7", you lost your plot protection a long time ago. Like I said, you're just a maniacal despot. Like, dude, you have power, you have Spetsnaz, and you have, like, the equivalent of the Gestapo because you're currently being a Nazi, and I showed that about, like, a couple hours ago before I went to sleep. Kashyyyk is the land of the Wookiees. It's a forest world. You know what's funny? Extended like Star Wars Legends shit. Fucking this shit gets killed by the Empire. Chewbacca dies on it. City here, city here. Rest, verdant green, and oceans. Like up here, we can do legends, we can do canon. Let's see what canon says. Oh, there it is. Once again, star flash. Also affected Scylla's sun, causing it to cool and make the surface of the planet uninhabitable. Dude. I have not planned the destruction of all life on Earth. It might not even work like that. Like, you have to understand. You'd have to put out the fucking sun. The sun is the biggest orbiting planet in our fucking solar system. If the sun didn't start out as a sun and was a verdant planet, which is unlikely because nothing else in this solar system is going to survive without a sun or a source of heat to do some shit, then we're fucked. If at some point the sun was an actual planet and something like Mars was on fire and rotated around it, that's interesting, but you know what's fucked up? Like, that ain't gonna keep a lot of people warm. You could say that is the point, but whatever, NASA or whoever's trying to like think this through. Like, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Galileo, he was the first guy to be like, yo, you know we revolve around the sun and the world doesn't, like, the universe doesn't revolve around us. And the church at the time said, oh, no, bro, you just became an apostate. We gotta really kill you or sequester you. Like, here, we can look for it. Galileo Galilei. Sun. He discovered that the sun had sunspots which appear to be darker. Galileo's discoveries about the moon, Jupiter's moon, Venus supported the idea that the sun, not the earth, was the center of the universe, as was commonly believed at the time. How did Galileo prove it? He just watched the sky and said it doesn't make sense. He said the same thing as Copernicus, who probably went through more. Because he was... Actually, Copernicus was Greek. He might not have had to deal with some shit. They just might have gone... Whatever, dude. Oh, it's 1543. He didn't live through talking about this. This is what we believed before. Ain't working. Like, some of this doesn't even make sense. Like, this doesn't make sense when you say post-Ptolemy. You can't say post-Ptolemy like, as far as I'm concerned, this is all trash. Like, the assumption that you could say post-Ptolemy means that, like, do you know who Ptolemy is? Ptolemy? Claudius Ptolemy. This isn't him. Well, no. Look at his... This is him in a real way. Look at his age. Do you know why? How are you going to say post-Ptolemy as part of this lecture? And then quote that Ptolemy was in this era. You guys discredit and destroy history. We're lucky there are books somewhere, anywhere, ever on this planet at this point. That's Putin because this is hurting your life and your Slav replacement theory. Oh, that's the scream of somebody who doesn't want to hear their plans out in the fucking, like, out in the nether at all. Look at that. Ancient Greek mathematician. Doesn't, like, you don't get this from, this isn't an ancient Greek, like, this isn't it, bro. Like, everything he wrote was important to Byzantine, Islamic, and Western science. This guy was important. His whole family line was important. This guy took over Alexander, and like Cleopatra was a Ptolemy. Dude, King of Thebes. Or King of Thebes. Thebes. The Ptolemaic dynasty. He took over after Alexander because the country was divided. Their rule lasted 275 years, from 305 to 30 BC. 30 BC, we have to deal with JC causing problems as a whole. Like Cleopatra, Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, the kids. This guy, dead. These guys no longer matter because they died with this guy losing. This is a girl saying I know too much. Alright. You're a beautiful short stack, but you gotta have some guts about knowing things, dude. You talk about hushed whispers, even talking about yourself, knowing information, because I talk about information openly, you're gonna get fucked up. Like, this is the ultimate truth. It's better to be known for the shit you're known as, because it adds value. You know the truth, it might get you hurt, it might get you fucked up, but people will also look at you and go, you know the truth, we have to protect this. Like, I'm more than willing to go, yo, that person is with me, and if you fuck with them, I'm gonna hurt you. Because that's what happens. I fucking hurt people. I'll hurt you financially if money is what's important to you. I'll hurt you physically if you think your body isn't important to you and you have high pain tolerance. I'll do some wild shit. Like, dude, people in Twitch are so aware that nobody can handle it, but people in Twitch let me talk about this shit, so I'm good. I'll do whatever the fuck they want, yo. Until they say you can't. They have already, like, you have to search my name to see me. You can say it's small fucking time. You can say I'm small time. From the look of it and the way my internet history gets disappeared, because that's what I am. I'm just some internet history out there. There's other things to deal with. Watermelon. Look at Aristotle. Aristotle goes even further back. Obviously, Wikipedia is not a secure source. Aristotle, 330 BC, modern alabaster fucking mantle. 384 to 322 BC. We count down to the Christ, we count up after him. This was his school. We're all gonna sit out here and chill. Also the cave. Look at this. That boy's pretty dark, also riding a dolphin. Woo, we won! Everybody here likes to have sex for fun, at least once or twice occasionally. Aristotle argued that the capability, like playing the flute, could be acquired. The potential made actual by learning. You can teach things. Kinesis. This is the body. Energia, yeah. Look at Plato, world of forms, ideal, world of matter. This actually isn't necessarily the truth. Also, it was Plato that said the cave, but Aristotle worked under him, probably taught at his school after he left. This is what you think about, this is what you become. Or this is what you want, this is who you are, this is who you'd rather be, over time you become. Aristotle, this is the form, this is matter, in between them is the halfway point and the Venn diagram. This is the world of the real. Look at material cause, wood. Material, the formal cause is design. The efficient cause is to use carpentry to create the table that you'll be dining at. You're losing to an educated man? Yeah, whatever. I don't have consumption. I'm not gonna just die. Yep. Never forget the squiddy. I've killed 2 of these things. They're bigger than you'd ever imagine. If nothing else, shut their mind off, because holy shit did I have to fuck them up. Problem? Alright, so I'll give you the rundown. I killed Big Mama Squid and its lover, right? Squids came in whatever, like over here. They ate that shit. That was pretty much it. Like, they ate it. Like, apparently they eat you. Like, they're telepathic on the food thing, and now they know what's up. They went by either this planet or one of these planets. got this planet is nukes, so probably not. But like they went by one of these planets on their way out, got pulled in and eaten, and that's when I found out that like fucking this mama bear. Whoops, wrong one. That this mama bear was gonna be a problem. She only ate them because they were nearby, and it's been a long time. Don't know if it's like her personal magnanimity. Don't know if it's a gravity well. Doesn't matter. Like they stopped dead in their tracks due to mental, and then she ate them. Left one out, is letting it roam. I keep trying to kill it, and that's what I think I'm dealing with now.
That is terrifying. It's a giant planet covered in trash that we can't avoid.
Okay. Are you talking about Earth, or are you talking about whatever fucking this bitch sits on? You're talking about what this bitch sits on? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, old technology that's way higher than ours, we might not understand it, but it might get us out of the solar system quicker. If you really want to go wage war against that piece of shit, you have a lot more shit to do as a fucking species. I'm gonna be honest, I could probably outthink everyone here and get fucking militia tech from aliens because they'll give me the GANS technology. No big deal. You know why I don't do that? Because I don't want the people here to survive right now. Like, seriously, think about it. We get GANS tech, Putin and Spetsnaz, GRU, whoever you want to say, they're already fucking insane about this Slav replacement theory instead of writing their own history. They let people like Putin take over, ruin their economy not once but twice, because every time we get serious sanctions, that shit bottoms out. With that said, I get GANS technology, I propagate it on Earth, suddenly people are immortal. I don't want that yet. I'll be immortal, I'll keep other people immortal after we've killed everybody that needs to die. You steal my technology, you make people I don't want immortal, now I have to do some weird shit. Not into it. Like Putin, you're mad that I won't let you be immortal? But you're out there breeding with every single woman I look at. Well, there you go, bro. And that hurts you too. Nah, bro, we can't be brothers. Yo. Ow. Holy shit. Also, in the scheme of we can't be brothers, you don't know how to be an older brother. You're a whiny, chauncey white child. I know how to be an older brother and a dad. I don't do anything but take care of shit. You don't get to ride my coattails. Your kid doesn't get to set a bad example for mine. And that's all we're at. That was Putin and select Putinas that think it hurts that. I've called them squids and they can't prove that they aren't. Like Robin, if you want to say you don't want to be a squid but you want to ride the coattails of being some communist like rich daughter, that's cool, I get it. But you should have given that shit up and you're not even taking full advantage because you still have to go out and whore. In reality, Robin, if you wanted to say you were a true communist princess, you'd be like Sasha Grey and just out doing fucking wild shit and then making people eat your toes and being like, it's like Communist Party. But you're not. You have Serena and then you're getting gangbanged by other trainees and like you're not having fun because you freak out when you can't disassociate. Like, let's talk about the Pavlov of people going through horrible, horrible things, only for Sasha Grey to be like, you want to eat my toesies? It can all end if you eat my toesies. And now, after all of the horrible things they've gone through, they have to look at themselves, eat her feet, and then be Pavlov that sometimes you just gotta eat feet to feel better about yourself, that it might all be over. Like, think about how it works. Like, Robin, you love laughing at it, you love being funny, but you have to, yo, Robin, if you can make a sincere apology by showing me your kids and then killing them, because I don't believe you will, we'll talk.
I have done what you had to me since. Oh my God.
Like, Robin, you want to know why you have to make a sincere apology? Because you took too much fucking time, and I wasted way too much time on your ass. Also, you didn't want to talk to me, and you allowed yourself to be captured, recaptured, do a lot of drugs, and then be like, I've been with these people my whole life, I'd rather stay with them. So, go hang out with Max Hardcore and Paul Little and his $16 million, because that's all he has left. And he's 66 or 56, no fucks given. He ain't gonna die soon, he's gonna die penniless and broke, after which I'm gonna start stabbing him again.
You're absolutely right. This is insane. The woman Paul Little hates us. Likes me. No. He knows her. That's how I know. And you're right. Everything is no wonder.
Dude. See, this is the thing. People are like, you hate somebody, you can't get rid of them? That's a lie. You want to think I'm too valuable? That's a lie. You could just kill me and live life without me, and then deal without my psychic protection on this planet. You want to call me a psyker? I'll call myself a mutant, because that's all I am. You want to call me a psyker? Fine. That's the same thing. That's just a 40k mutant with high-end powers. That's all it is. In reality, the way like the God Emperor of 40k was, he would like after like the Thunder Warriors, there was a gene scan, and then anything imperfect went full Spartan and was killed until the second founding, which is all those motherfuckers that weren't Thunder Warriors, and like all the initial Primarchs were created. Then, because the Primarchs were considered genetically perfect, their genetic flaws were just let go. Everybody else got to deal with being genetically perfect in like fucking in the Emperor's eyes. There are no squats, and we kill everything Xeno, cause fuck that. Was the Emperor really like that? No. Did the Imperial cult make it like that? Yes. Why? Purge heresy. Do you know what's funny? That art imitates life, imitates religion. People who know that like the church will the church is real quick to keep a quiet lid on everything. That's why I had to go to church for at least 2 years for indoctrination from doing a little too much violence at a young age in public school.
This makes sense.
Oh, I hit it, but it was low, or I hit it on somebody else who was short. Putin, I don't care to hit things with you unless you're actually going to change your ways, in which case you need to start fixing shit. Like, here, Putin, I'll be honest, and this is what you have to think about. If you were, like, at the bottom basics of, I can keep this shit going because of technology we made during World War II, like, and have it progress. At the end of World War II, during the Cold War, like, you were decapitating people and keeping their heads alive, fucking Futurama head in a jar style. If you haven't moved on to the point of decapitating people Futurama style, head in a jar style, and putting them on a body after 60 or 70 years with little to no success at all, you're a fucking failure. and you should kill yourself. Because that would have been the number one way, in an analog way, to keep your shit going. With that said, people who have had their ovaries removed, because I'm not going to mention names, because I don't want to shout out your whore ass right now. If Putin had the ability, he'd clone your body, decapitate you, get your head on the body within that 7 minutes, or keep it alive as he puts the head on the body, and then you just have a body with new organs all over again. You don't, okay, so check it out. They don't want to do that because Slav replacement theory and Muslim fundamentalism working together said kill everybody with good hands, mental, or anything like that. Those that aren't killed, sequestered in Dubai to be the people that create replacement parts. You want to say COVID's killing people? COVID's a good mask for taking a pillow, stuffing it over somebody's head, and waiting for them to expire. Every now and again, somebody just stops breathing, because somebody wanted them to. If nothing else, get a super virulent strain of COVID, get a super potent strain of COVID, infect them. They go down, they don't quite die, fuck it. More pillow. You just need them weak, right? Oh, yeah. CIA, FBI, you're fucked because you let this shit happen to women I know? Yes, you are. You're real fucked. You're better off killing me because if I get in charge, I'm going through the files. And I know you guys like to watch and learn real hard. Yeah. You don't want to know you have fucked up that bad that you have to die? Who's saying this? Lexi's saying this, not Robin. Robin accepts responsibility and knows she has to die. That's cool. You know what's funny? We all die. Every single one of us die. That's how it goes. My lifespan just keeps getting elongated. I'd love to say somebody stuck a dick in my throat, but that's not how it goes. If you stuck a dick in my throat, I cause problems for you one way or another. The number one thing I think of when I'm like, what the fuck is in my mouth that I can't get out that's in my throat, is that when I was young, I had open heart surgery. You know what's funny? That was just to prove they could kill me if nothing else. You know what that took? A whole bunch of tubes in my throat, mouth, and nose to say, keep him breathing, keep the heart beating, keep the blood pumping while we take his heart out of his chest. If nothing else, to prove he's dead. If it was to actually heal myself or to get healed by the government, who the fuck knows at this point, because the way people have been lately, we'll just keep that in mind. Here, I'll show you Trepidation Aztecs. Trepidation in Mesoamerica. They drill holes in your skull. Look at those drill holes. They drill holes in your skull. They put gold plating over it. Pre-Columbian in the Mesoamerican region. Didn't stop doing it till 1200 CE or AD, depending on how you want to call it. They already knew that it could happen in early colonial because they were seeing it and they didn't know what was going on. Brain surgery, fucking dental, that was all in the Aztec Empire. Trepanation moves on out of the Aztec Empire after 1200. Nothing like a hole in the head. They want to say this happened, who the fuck knows? 3,600-year-old mummy with Trepan's skull? It could be anything. Like, they'd have to take the skull and compare it to the death of the mummy via forensics to figure out how long he lived. Because if you trepan the skull and this doesn't add up to this, like, it's different. Pre-Columbian Mesoamerica, ancient China, medieval East Africa. Like, you want to know what the problem with this is? This predates Spanish colonial accounts. So, people came from Europe, came from Portugal, Christopher Columbus, like conquistadors, all those people. They see this wild shit. Like, the issue with this is you have this in your head. Somebody hits you too hard, you die instantly. Inca skull surgeons were highly skilled. Study finds. You know what the problem with this is? Oh, you don't? Do you want to? You don't want to know what the problem with this is. These people, Incans and Mayans, like, alright, let's see. They fall to the Aztecs. Maybe not. These are the Incans. To get from here to see these guys, like, I'm pretty sure this empire got way bigger than this, because these people were taking these people, and from what I understand, these guys ended up getting owned by these guys. Also, like, Aztec pyramids. These are good. The locations. Central Mexico City in the state of Mexico. When I go, the glorious warriors and priests of the Aztec Empire, I'm talking about. Look at this. Those are where the pyramids are considered, right? 10 best pyramids. Now, let's go to this, and they say they're up here. You can't, like, they have to destroy all of it. They can't. Alright. So with that said, do you know what happens when you get to one of these and you're not the guy in charge? Number one, you were grabbed here, you were brought to wherever. This empire eats this empire. People from over here swim in on boats, see this shit. Some get called gods, mostly don't want to deal with the fact that if you go to this thing, they're going to rip your heart out and throw you down these steps. They're also going to hoist your heart high above their head to say they got it. Whose soul does that hurt? Is that Paul Little Max Hardcore? That's how I know you're not an American. That's also how I know you don't like going to Mexico, or you don't understand what Mexico is about. Like, because in Mexico right now, as is the custom, still doing it. This shit right here, it's a calendar. It was the single greatest calendar there was until, like, most accurate calendar there was till it kicked off in 2012 and nobody was there to make a new one. Aztec civilization again. They spread out this way. Cortez comes in here. Do you know who the #1 guy is to conquer shit in the grand scheme of I'm from Europe in a ha-ha way? You don't know? We'll go over here. Fuck it. King of Kings. This guy, nobody gives a fuck. This is some bullshit right here. Charlemagne, you're a cool dude, but you're not who I'm worried about. This is who I'm worried about. Like, as far as I'm concerned, mad cool. That's great. Good for you. Like, haha, hee hee. You're like, you're a celebrity, radio host, whatever. Dude, you have a great name. You're not doing anything with it. Look at the bust of Charlemagne. Who had fucking money, bro? That, like, look at that. That says ow all over it.
It does.
Imperial coronation of Charlemagne. Don't fuck around. This bitch faint because this is a moment. Oh, he wishes I had his blood? In a way I do too. Yo, I have some English blood. You never know, I'd just be mad thin. Like, where's the Empire? Oh, we're still not gonna see this? This seems small. That is not it. Like, look at that. That is one part, that is another. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's hegemony went all the way to Byzantium. And that's down over here. Maybe I'm fucking up. Like, do you know what the issue with, oh, whoa, what's that? Alright. The Franco-Mongol Alliance. That's how far fucking Mongols got. Yo, Louis, fucking pay me. If you don't pay me, we're gonna run your pockets and take your shit. Sometimes, you don't have to do much except say, bro, stay in your lane, stay out my property, here's some money. The Mongol Empire, Hungary, the Lithuanian Republic. This is the Golden Horde. This is the dominions of Timur. These are all one empire. This, look at it. If you want to look at it, the gray is the minions of Timur. It goes out to here. This is Punjabi. Like, this shit down here, Cambodia, Vietnam, Siam, all this, they canonically keep these people the fuck out. Never fuck with Vietnamese people in a we're gonna take your shit over way. You want to get cool with Vietnamese people, be like, hi, I respect you. It's going to cost me a lot of troops and a lot of people to take your shit. Can we be friends first, and at least friends under my, like, give them the best terms you can. Because if they don't want to do it, you're not going to take over. If nothing else, these people wanted to take over these people, they'd have to offer them high-class shit like people from up here. They wanted to take over people down in Cambodia, Siam, which became Vietnam and stuff like that. They're going to have to offer them something more than being Chinese. Somebody's puking? Why? Who's sick that I know this? Lexi's family is sick that I know this? Why? Like Lexi's actual family, Lexi's backup family, or the people around here that are like, we're family, but this is weird American mind psycho shit, so we're gonna rape you. Oh, it's Paul Little and them from Schenectady. Okay.
Oh my God. Damn, what? That's the truth. Alex,
You puked at the thought of whatever. I don't even know why you're puking. This isn't that serious yet.
that is the truth.
Seems black could be the paint. Syriac Bible. They might be black, they might not be. Like in the event that they are hardcore Arab and they go outside a lot, they're black. But you know what? It's a Bible. You know what it is for? It's to create God and make you worship in the grand scheme of take some fucking orders and don't do anything stupid. Like here. These are the current caliphates. UAE, Qatar, Dubai, all that in here. Yemen and whatever down here. Saudi Arabia and other stuff over here. Fucking, if I'm not mistaken, this is Egypt. Nile goes down here. This is the West Bank and Israel and all that. That man's got a high quality fez. Do you know how you get white caliphs? I'll never stress this around. Look at this guy, light skin. The Quran. You smoke the Quran, you're gonna get stoned. You can burn a lot of books. You burn this book, you're gonna get stoned. Notable caliphs. Let's see. He's on a coin. He's got a stone. Yazid III got a coin. Ottoman Empire. Salem. I think this is it. Nope, that's Abdul. Oh, did they stop acknowledging, like, all those light skins? If you are a light skin, we're just putting up some Arab writing cause holy shit. Like, that's okay. But this is what you have to understand. Okay. These are the, like, this like, whatever. This right here, this is the original Caliphate hegemony. This is also the beginning of the Silk Road. White slavery says, steal people from these areas. Like, I'm pretty sure this is Crimea up here. Or over here. This is Crimea probably over here. Steal Polish women, Ukrainian women, all that. The good shit comes down here, comes down here. Everything else, ship it out this way to actual Asians, Mongol Empire, stuff like that. One of the oldest trades in the book. You know what the problem with that was? After a while, you've taken too many genes from up here and up here, and these people that are in charge are no longer people from the earth around here. They're just kicked out kids from up here that got mad light, because that guy goes, I want to fuck some white girl, dude. That's pretty much all it is. Dude, it's really not that serious to me. It really is not. Mad light skin. Probably Mongols. Let's see what we got. Okay. Look at receiving a delegation sent by Charlemagne. Alright, let's look at what we have. Oh, they don't get deep? We can get deep. Tibetan Empire, Uyghur Empire, Tang Empire, the Hindu states. No central control, but once again, class system, older than everything else here, and clan system, older than everything else here. Ghana, Australia ain't shit, Paleo-Asiatic peoples, Japan, Silla, Ballet before it was Bali. Khazars. Look at the caliphate here. Look how far that caliphate goes. Byzantine Empire. Slav states, Bulgars. Look at Bulgaria. The Frankish Empire. Asturias, Almohads. Portugal, France. Frankish Empire used to go further. Anglo-Saxon, England, the United Kingdom was not united yet. Norse kingdoms up here, they're going to come down, run game through water all the way through here. Finnic people, Karelians, Balts, Slavs. These people don't have a kingdom. You can rob them. These people probably don't care at all. Somali peoples are over here right now. How? Look at that. Look at that caliphate. Armenia, Bulgarian Empire, Hungarians, Turks. Like, I would like, if I'm not mistaken, Rocky is a Turk, whether she wants to admit it or not. She's not heavy on the Asian and Turk, but you know what? People get grabbed. Look at dynasties and their successors. Fatimid Caliphate, Fatima. Alright. People are upset that I know all this and don't care to share. But you can't share your time to hang out with me on a personal level. Ottoman Empire, Ottoman Caliphate. Looks like Turkey. Ottoman Empire. Directly administered, hard green. Vassal states or autonomous that are definitely in the empire, so if these guys ask for troops, you gotta go. This territory was lost. This territory was lost. You know what's funny? The only light screen, these like light green, over here. These are the only. This is the only vassal state that said "fuck you" and left and got away with it. Damascus, Jerusalem, Baghdad, Aleppo. These are some of the oldest cities in the world. Cairo, super old city. Medina, Mecca, Jeddah or Judah, Suakan, Maswa. These I don't know. These are important. I thought Mecca was over here. If Mecca's here and Qatar and Dubai are here and they never go to it to touch that temple or that rock, they're scum in real ways. Let's see. Mecca. You see this? People congregate, swirl around it. There's a rock here. You're supposed to touch it. You're supposed to make this trip at least once in your life if you're Islamic. If you're a good Muslim and you believe you are devout, you will go here immediately to touch and see it. You see this place? Muslims, true devout Muslims, Orthodox Muslims, pray 5 times a day to it no matter what. They say Mecca's right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mecca's here. Touch it. Mecca's gone. Mecca, were you blasphemous enough to believe that you could keep your name Mecca phonetically and relate to this at all? That's a dangerous blasphemy. But you know what? You keep your hair dyed and you try to remain Muslim about it, so I'm not going to call you out too hard. I don't know who you're married to. This is the actual King of Dubai. He's decided to take that title. That's great. If you aren't from this guy's royal line, assume I'm going to kill whoever you were with, if nothing else, for spiting me. If you are with somebody from this guy's line, assume I'm going to kill him and his family for once again having the audacity to try and spite me. Also, that man don't look too healthy anymore in this picture. He looks old and he looks frail. He also looks pissed. These eyes, they're getting glazed. Oh, did he just die or is he still there? Because that's not current. Dubai. You have the world over here, you have the palms over here, and then you have the fodder here. As far as I'm concerned, you get to live here if you're semi-okay. Also industrial zone. Participating in an endurance ride? Bro, you guys are all wearing helmets. You're idiots. You want to wear a helmet, do an endurance ride in no armor, and literally wear a helmet like a child because you might get hurt. You deserve to get hurt. This is how you trace it back. Just don't go back too far, bro. This is a couple of timelines. This is like you like how far can you trace it back? Also, wives and children. I sincerely hope when you're dead, this all goes to hell and they all kill each other because it'll save me time. Horse racing and drug scandal, Pandora Papers. Dude, I'm not upset that you have 119 files for offshore companies to manage and expand your wealth. That is the nature of the game. And I'll tell you what, this was taught to you by white people. You know what's funny? They sold you out. Princess Hayat bint Hussein, daughter of King Hussein of Jordan. That name seems familiar. Kuwait may be a smaller state with these royals in charge. All I know is Saddam's kids were assholes and they did not do good shit. You're still in charge. You're not dead. This isn't particularly old. You live long enough, bro, you're gonna see people die to my hands. I'm gonna be honest, I'm after Putin first. You can live that much longer. And I'll also be honest, as far as I understand, Putin's been killed multiple times, but if I can get him publicly, it's over. I'm glad you're king now, Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Smells like puke is still there. The Mecca Metro. Ain't nothing here. Ain't nothing here. Entry gate to Mecca on the highway. That's cool. This is nice. This takes water. Like, all this here takes water. Like, don't forget what happened to Iran, bro. Grand scheme of things, this wasn't that bad. This was progression. People were doing nice things. People were just having fun. People were trying to live their lives. Then we got religious fundamentalism because, you know, Spetsnaz. What is this? This is fucking wild. Fucking Muslim women in Iran in bikinis. Like, this is the wildest shit I've ever seen. This is the beginning of the change. Like this isn't that bad, but these are younger kids. Like, it's hard to be progressive when people are getting insane. Short shorts, dresses, like, skirts above the knee? Are you kidding me? Are we really talking about this right now? Look at them. This looks like the 20s. Bonnet. This looks like the 20s for real. Then we have the Iranian Revolution. People are just gonna start shooting, bro. Just takes a little military. Just takes people with guns to change the world. Ayatollah Khomeini. People are upset. All of them Islamic Arab dudes. Keep it going, guys. That's a lot of people that are pissed off. That's a lot of dudes that are pissed off. This is a family? Like, this is a family. These are all women. These women, if they lived through, like, all this, I hope to God they got the fuck out of where they were in Iran. In reality, not all of them did. This is too many. Look, 70s. No bell bottoms, they haven't come in yet. Short shorts. She looks pretty smoking. He's not, dude, this guy is so nonplussed, he doesn't even care to be like, hey, baby, how's it going? He's talking to this woman, probably about the business of his store, probably about normal day shit. Not even glancing. This guy looks like he's trying to hit her up, or at least work it up to. Dancing, partying bullshit. Actual military. Bro, you're doing pretty good in We Got Money sense. This is a great, like, this, I know this building's in Dubai. It's very windy up here. Throw your shit off here. Bye. Throw your shit off here. Bye. Catch you over here. Throw you in this water. Find out what's in the water later. Like, you ever see Dubai? Dubai, Dubanians, Dubanese. The world. That's the building to throw people off of. Probably real hard to get outside on it, though. This like from what this looks like, it's decayed. It looks real decayed from what I've seen. Is it climate change? Is it tides? Like what is eating? Is it because these are man-made islands, so with no true bedrock or anything to keep them around, they just flow out into the sea eventually? Just a lot of water in, water out, and it's gone. Which means upkeep, which means more money. But in reality, this is some good terraforming shit. Got news for you. Neptune is made of a highly fucking toxic fucking environment. This shit, that shit is the Palm Island. You wanna know what it is? You keep people on the islands here, and they can't get out. You can pretend this is the richest part because you have your own private island, but don't get caught swimming in here. Also, this is satellite view. You're not gonna swim between these shits. Also, on top of all these shits, like you own this island, maybe you have a neighborhood on it because this is a giant fucking island in the water. You stay inside, this is where you are, you're trapped, whether you want to believe it or not. This over here, this might be more industrial. It might also have some tenements and actual like blocks in the grand sense of what it is to be Slavic. You guys get caught out here among the locals, you're done. Welcome to a slave state. Look at that. She got caught. Latifa, daughter of Dubai's ruler, escaped Dubai in February 2018, but was captured in the Indian Ocean. You ran the wrong way. You should have ran west. Like, you wanted, you wanted to escape, should have gone to Jerusalem. You're probably horribly tortured now. Good luck if you still have all your parts. You only lost a hand? They pour acid on you? You're at least, see? That means he respects you as his child, if nothing else.
Holy shit, you're right. Oh my god, he knows about this. Holy shit.
Look at this. Population of 4 million, that's an easy purge.
Yo, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, that is an easy purge. Yo.
This is a smaller number. This is not even fucking 4 million. This is 3.5 at the most now. Easier purge. Less people than the Hebrews. Hebrews are still here.
Yo, what? That fucks me up.
You're scared because I'm still talking about the purges, or you're like, I can't believe this dude's still on it and has all the information. I can't believe the dude's still on it and has all the information. Nah, that wasn't Paul Little. Nope. Yeah, that wasn't Paul Little. That was just somebody who hangs out with them who thinks they're cool for being Dubanian and from the sand. Oh, damn. You gotta really feel it to feel it, you know? A little telepathy. Like, hey, bro, I might kill you and know exactly what you're experiencing. Like, that's the real worst thing about telepathy both ways. Me, I think too much about a girl, get inside her mind, she's going through horrible shit. If it's too horrible for me to contemplate like it was in high school, I go crazy. I don't know what to do. I'm a high schooler. I take some time out. I grow up. That's what happens. But in that time, I learned to do other things. Now I can read people on the fly, especially if I make like eye contact or see them or something. Now I'm torturing people, and I learned that I have real skill when it comes to making people understand that I understand them as a person, I will get inside their head as I get inside their body with a fucking knife.
That fucking hurts, dude. That is the truth. That is they actually
Like, yo, like when I crushed that fucking space squid, like it would, like I've tried to kill these things all sorts of ways. They don't like it, they don't appreciate it, but they respect it. In reality, if they really wanted to, like I said, they just invade, eat us all, and it'd be over. I don't know why they don't. I don't think it's that serious. I don't think, like, nuking aliens in space is just gonna give us fallout and shit. Maybe it ruins the water for them. Who knows? Like, I don't know how deep it goes, because in reality, Russia's pouring out fucking all sorts of stupid shit to keep people fucked up, because most of the landscape is irradiated in pockets. Sometimes from people using nukes, sometimes from people leaving nukes out. All I know is animals in the area don't like giving birth to multi-legged squids because it kills them. Also, worst thing about radiation that you don't know is there is you wander in and out of the pockets. And then your genes take a dive, because if you get too close to the shit, which you will feel, by the way, because it burns, so you just know to get out there. You might not even see the blight for what it is, because if you remember the lake I showed before, it's completely irradiated in one picture, but somebody from Spetsnaz cleaned it up with other people from GRU and then poured like a salt in the water to at least make it look good. Is that good? No, because people will go near it to take beautiful pictures and then come out irradiated and fucked up. Iran? Alright. Lake Karachi. Russia eyes raising thousands of radioactive relics from watery Arctic graves. Damn, bro. That's a sub. Don't know if those are ballast tanks to bring it up, but somebody died in there either way. Fish with teeth. Thousands of dead fish. But once again, fish with teeth. Fish with no eyes. A blinky, fish with a third eye. See, this is the thing. A flounder is a fish that tries to get flat and then looks up at you with one eye. Look at that shit. This could be just deep underwater shit. This isn't it. This looks like something that was blown out and then created. Let's try this a different way. Beautiful irradiated lake. Toxic lake in Russian Siberia becomes selfie sensation. Look at that. That's the crispest water you've ever seen. Toxic lake looks great. Go swimming at Chernobyl times 42. Go swimming, die. Just go out there, pretend to be wet. Hope you didn't get that water from this water, because she'll be fucked the fuck up. If you got this water from that water, knowing what this lake is, because you're definitely Russian, you're doing some fucked up psycho shit to that bitch just to do it. Look at that. 32. Fucking this guy's way away from this shit. 18.5. This guy's a bit closer. You know, all you gotta do is dump the waste into the water continuously. Which is why most factories are near water since like the textile age, cause fuck it, nobody cared. These guys, gutsy. They slip over. Also, think about how she's in the water. Think about how people are close enough to make it to there. Yo, she looks like she's getting a nosebleed. You want to take this picture? Why, this beautiful lake, because you can get here? Bro, this lake will kill you.